Um, hold on. Trading channel, Discord. Do we have ranging strategies as well? No, we don't. Well, I guess the guy who's trading Head and Shoulders kind of sometimes trades within a range. So not everyone trades fib, but different levels, completely different. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just says raw right now. So whenever you trade a new strategy, you go in completely raw, which means that you have an extremely mechanical strategy. Which means that there's no improvements whatsoever made. You just go in completely raw. You take everything you see. This strategy is going to be simply the 4-hour bias with a 5-minute entry, and the rules are going to be the same as the 4-hour strategy essentially. The only rule that we're not going to be looking at is liquidity. So FEG, break of structure. And what else? That's it, really. FG and break of structure. And then the entry is going to be on the 75. And then there's two things I want to test, but right now we're just going to do a 1 to 3. I also want to test a 1 to 3 extended. So I want to test a 1 to, I think that's a 1 to 4. I'm not sure even. Let me see, actually. I want to test this too. No, give me 1 second. That should be 0.23. That's what I want to test. Yeah, this is one thing I want to test too, but I'm going to do that some other time because it's quite confusing for some of the newer traders. I think that's, yeah, 1 to 4. But for right now, we're just going to do 1 to 3. So this is what I do when I go into a strategy completely raw. 4-hour buys, 5-minute entry. And what does that mean? That means that, let me write that out for you. 4-hour bullish buys, 4-hour bearish sells, and then after boss, expect and trade the pullback. What I mean by this, I'll explain that in a second. Also, this is just, don't get confused, by the way. This is the same thing that we're doing on the 4-hour. I'm just going to try and test and see how it performs as a day trader. I've never day traded this before, so I just want to see how that works. But don't let it confuse you. It's essentially the same thing as always. So let's get started. Let's go to FX Replay. Dashboard. Create strategy. Oh, this shit is slow as fuck. We're gonna reset this account soon, because it's way too slow and unresponsive too. Okay, there we go. Capital Group. We'll call this day trading fib. All right. And we'll get started with, I had a couple of pairs I wanted to go over. We'll get started with Euro USD. We're going to do 3 months because it's way too much work. Let's do 100 grand. We'll do 3 months Euro USD, and we'll do the first 3 months of 2023. All right, strategy. Boom, there we go. Copy. Fib. Let's close out everything else. Boom. That account or that account only? Oh, no, both accounts are going to be reset. Yeah. They're way too slow. Let me delete that shit. I think we're going to make this a thing too. Like we're going to reset the accounts every quarter probably. Because right now it's been over a year since that account was... since that account started basically. Effigy indicator. We're not using that. So we need the 5 minute and we need the 4 hours. So we're going to get rid of the 1 hour strategy or the 1 hour time frame. And the daily, we don't need that either. 4 hour bias, and then we're going to be looking for 5 minute entries within the London session. Oh, I should have, I think I forgot to mention that London session. Should be an indicator for that. Session indicator. And then if we go down, it should tell me which one is the London session. All right, cool. That is not accurate at all. That is not the London session. What is up with that? Oh, it's set to UTC. We need Amsterdam, and then shit, fuck it, I'll do it myself. It is right. No, is it? Is it correct? It says, oh yeah, no, you're right. It fixed it. I thought it was, yeah, you're right. Although I'm not sure why it's starting at 7. Anyways, it's good enough. It's close enough. All right. Go to next session. No, I want to have it set to London session. Winter time. Oh, that's right. Yeah. We're going to start at 8 a.m. All right, there we go. So now it's the London session. What are we seeing? We're seeing basically, now we're going to be more zoomed in on price action too, by the way. We're seeing someone switch that up. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. It's taken a really long time to get started today, but I just want to make sure that it's on the left side. I'm not sure. Never mind. Fuck it. What I'm seeing right now from a 4 hour perspective is that we tap that demand zone right there. Basically, and the expectation right now is to go and take out that high. That's all we need to see. So my bias is bullish for now. We're going to be looking for longs. What the fuck? Why does it skip past the session? That doesn't make any sense. It completely skipped past our session. We're just going to go and skip it on a 5 minute. Fuck it. All this technology nowadays is only making it more difficult. All right. What are we seeing? We're not seeing anything. We're looking for buys right now, right? Let's see. Yep, we are still looking for buys. What do we want to see? We want to see a break to the upside first. All right, now we see that break to the downside, but also our session is over. Oh no, it's not yet. Well, might as well be. All right. Let's skip ahead to the London session. Let's see where we're at. Okay. So my expectation for right now, based on a 4 hour, we tapped that demand zone. We broke structure to the downside. I'm expecting price to pull back into that supply zone over there. So I'm going to be looking for longs back into that supply zone. So my bias for now is to look for long trades. For buys, basically. And it looks like we got one right here. Also, remind you, this is, I've never tested it like this before, so I'm not sure if this is going to work. So I don't know if we're going to get profitable results or not. All right, we're going to take everything that we see, right? Every buy that we see. How are you thinking about news? I'm not going to test news just yet. I'll test that once I'm done with this, basically. I want to see if it's profitable first. And then I want to see if news is going to make a difference or not. All right, let's see what we got. So the trading times are going to be from 8 to 12. And after that, we stop trading. And that is right now. So now we're out. We're done for the day. All right, let's see. Let's skip to next day. What do we got? 8. All right, it's 8 o'clock. All right, so we came back into the premium of that supply zone or that bearish. There you go. Press. Yeah, let's try that next. The go to London session. Anyways, we hit the 0.5. We hit the EQ, the equilibrium, which means that we're now going to be looking for shorts back towards this low. So we're going to be looking for sell positions. You guys can tell I'm kind of rusty with this too, right? Like this is completely new to me. I've never done this before. I figured I'd just go in raw and just show you guys how I would approach it if I were trading a new strategy. And I've never done this before, so. All right, let's see what we got. That's a loss. That's our first loss too. Negative 1,000. The account balance is 100,000. This is EU. All right. The time does not really matter because we're going to be trading the same session anyway. The date does matter, however. 5 Jan. -1. All right, cool. That's our first trade. All right, you said skip to London session. Let's see if that works. No, it skips it to 2 p.m. for some reason. I don't know why it does that. That's New York session. Did I click the wrong session maybe? 8. Oh, New York time. It says New York time. That's why. Got it. So I know for a fact that it starts at 3 in New York. We are in winter time right now, though. All right, cool. There we go. Nope, 1 hour earlier. 2. All right, cool. Finally, let's get this shit going. All right, so for right now, the expectation is basically we had that break to the downside. Doesn't look like we've really had a convincing break, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get more price action to the downside. So I'm totally okay with looking for shorts for now. Once we get that 4-hour change, we'll be looking for longs back into supply. For now, I'm going to be looking for short trades. Oh shit, we missed our first one actually. This would have been a valid short trade. That would have been a risk-free trade by now. That would have been a first win. Miss. Go to London session. All right, we tapped supply. Expectation for now is to at least trade back into demand. So we're going to be looking for shorts into demand. All right. That's our second loss. So 2 losses. We missed out on a win. That would have been a winning trade, though. I'm also going to test this without the 4-hour bias. Like, I'm really curious what the results are going to be without a 4-hour bias. My expectation, once again, is to trade shorts back into demand. I feel like I might honestly perform better without, yeah, or with a 1-hour bias, probably, yeah. I'm going to test all of it. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a lot of testing the upcoming weeks. Anyways, looking for shorts now. But I think I might honestly perform best without a 4-hour bias. I don't really like multi-time frame analysis. I mean, I'm good at it, but it's time consuming and it's extremely boring. And oftentimes it's not even that useful. Once again, we're literally taking everything we're seeing right now. So I'm not using any of the adjustments that I have made for my swing strategy. I'm just going in with everything that I'm seeing, everything that meets the mechanical plan. That is risk-free. That's our break-even trade. So I just want to know if this works or not. The date is... Alright. How much data do you want aside? So I always go with at least 200 trades. The first round is always 200 trades. Then once I've got 200 trades and it's profitable, I'll go and see if there's any adjustments I can make. And if it's not profitable, I'll just move on to the next thing. All right, that's a missed trade. So yeah, about 200 trades. You'll do 200 trades at least, even if it's really bad results after 100 trades. I mean, of course, if we get like a 5% win rate, then no. But let's say we get about a 25 or 25 to 28% win rate. That tells me that there's potential there. So that's when I'll still look for improvements. Yep, that would have been valid if we did have a breaker structure, which we never got. I've always struggled with the amount of data to invalidate a strategy. Yeah, I get that for sure. All right. I also like, part of me wants to show you guys how I'm struggling, because it kind of brings realism too, right? Like that swing strategy right now, it seems effortless when I do it. Like it looks effortless, but that's only because I've done it so many times that eventually I just got the hang of it. But right now I'm going in completely as a noob. I don't know how this strategy works. I don't know anything about it. So, yeah. But I just know for a fact that with any strategy, I would be profitable because I just know how to test it and how to validate it. And I also know when to walk away. Like if something is just clearly not working after hundreds and hundreds of trades, then obviously I'm going to walk away. But right now, we're just getting started. I had someone message me the other day that after 5 trades, he got 3 losses and 2 break-evens. And I was like, 5 trades, that's not even nearly enough to determine if something's valid or not. Would you consider changing the fib level for day trading or stick with the 75 for now? For now, I'm just sticking with the 75. Like, this is a long and tedious process, honestly. It's boring as shit. It is a really long and boring process to test a strategy. You have to validate everything, see what works, then test different fib levels, different time frames, everything like that. It's a really long process. That's why so many people don't make it in trading, because they don't understand that it's a lot of work that you have to put in. That swing trading strategy, the reason I know how to do it is because I've done it a million, trillion, billion times. What's the minimum win rate you would need in order to trade the strategy? Anything that's profitable, really. So let's say we get a 26% win rate. That would be our break-even point with this strategy, or with this risk to reward ratio. Why the fuck does it not take the RR? That's really annoying. That tells me that there's potential there. So I'm going to try and get that up to about 30 to 35% win rate. If it's 35, we'll consider it and we'll start trading it. If we can't really get it anywhere close to that, then we'll move on. What about fees and slippage on the M5? Honestly, if you have a really good broker and you're trading Euro USD and other USD pairs, it's not a huge issue. I mean, it's still an issue, but we're not allocating a lot of budget to this trader, so that's why we're okay with it. 17 Jan. Dude, this is still just the first month. That's why I hate day trading. It's so slow and tedious and boring. I could never be a day trader, honestly. It's fucking awful. Is it 8:30 already? How long have I been testing for? Like 15 minutes. All right, gotcha. Cool. That's also one reason why I'm not looking to switch strategies anytime soon, even if there's something that might be better. It's just, I know how much time and effort it takes to validate a strategy, and I could not be bothered. I completely forgot to check the 4-hour, by the way. Holy shit. I could not be bothered to check the to test a new strategy right now, except for this one, of course. All right, let's see what we got. Womp womp.
My strike rate generally is around 90%.
I wish I had a strike rate of about 90%. I wish I was ICT.
No. Oh no.
I need to switch to ICT. Yeah, I've heard he's a really good trader. He never loses. FX Alex, who's that? Who's FX Alex? Oh no, you're marketing different people. Esteban, you're banned. You're banned. guy's a clown. The majority of these people are. Honestly, sometimes makes me feel like shit for even being part of this industry. I'm one of the gurus too, you know.
Out there running around saying they could beat my ass in trading. Motherfucker!
This is so boring. Why can't we just have video gaming sessions instead of this boring strategy that we're testing right now? Alright, testing new strategies is not going to be a common thing. I'll tell you that much. Looking for longs. Have any one of you seen how he fakes it? What's he faking? How does he fake it? Dude, it's one break even after another. That is so sad.
Emotional damage.
What is that? Did I misinput a trade? No. Oh, duplicate. He flipped it. He flipped $100 to $1 million in a few months. Yeah, no way. That's bullshit. That's definitely fake. The lengths these people will go to sell shit. What makes you guys think I'm different though? Why would I be any different than these guys? All right, fair enough. Yo, Bozu, and on my real-time backtesting. Maybe I faked that too.
Out there running around saying they could beat my ass in trading. Motherfucker!
You take it raw. All right, that's a good one. That's a good one, Luke. You got me there. You still have my old trades in your phone? What do you mean? Which trades? Oh yeah, Bozu and I go way back, like years and years. We go way back. Oh fuck, I totally missed that. All right, change of plans. We're gonna do 2 months. This is taking too long and it's extremely boring. I hate this. I've been damaged from all trading scammers, so I have my ways of detecting. I bet you would have fallen for it if I were to show you my Rolex and my Lamborghini and everything. €893 a day? Fuck that. I'm not paying €900 a day for a Lamborghini. Fuck that. That is a good business. I know what you mean. What if I start a Lamborghini rental company and I market to Forex gurus? That's the smartest thing ever. Alright, we're off to a rough start. Let's scam the scammers. We're not doing great. Not yet. But that's alright. That's part of the journey we call testing a strategy. Be kind of crazy if we hopped on a new strategy and had a 50% win rate instantly. Yeah, I'm in the office. Which photos are you talking about, Bozu, by the way? Which, my nudes? I know you still have those. They're private. Alright, fuck it. Let's do 1 month of testing because I'm losing focus and this is terrible. We'll do 1 month of testing. I'll test this off screen. It's so boring.
Oh, he took a loss. Oh, no. Oh, he took a loss.
Oh, that's not valid, by the way. It's past 12. See, I'm already losing focus. All right. This is how I started out with the swing strategy too, by the way. I'm not sure if I can find, I'm probably not going to be able to find it, but when I first did my swing strategy, maybe somewhere around here. When I first did my swing strategy, I started out with terrible results too. Maybe it's fuck off. No, it's not fuck off. Swing FX 2023. Is that it? Oh, look at this journal. How ugly is that? What the fuck? 1 hour entry. Oh, I traded like this for a long time, but this is not even my, oh, this is someone else's. Lucas Fraser. This isn't even my journal. What the fuck? Maybe it's, no, it's not it. You guys want to see how I used to trade back in the day? Oh, my day trading times. Dude, this went really well up until the point where my Forex funds decided to add slippage to all of my trades. Motherfuckers. Oh, that's how I used to trade. Yeah, dude, it's literally the exact same thing. This is literally the exact same thing we're trading right now. And this is back in, what is that? March 2023. This is over a year ago. Well, we did pretty well, honestly. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. The day you got funded, I knew you made it. You know, I blew my first funding account, my Forex Funds account. I blew that within like a month or so. Anyways, that was a terrible session, but I'll go and continue this off screen. And then I'll show you guys what we get. Because I'm really losing a lot of focus, and I know I'm going to get shit results if I don't have any focus. I remembered how insane it was when I passed my first phase. Dude, yeah, I know, right? I remember because I was going to a concert that night, and that day I passed my funding account. And I felt like I could, you know, handle anything, but then a month later I blew it. Fuck. That was back in 2021 too, right? I think it was. We've known each other for a long time, dude, honestly. Yeah. Anyways, sorry guys, I'm getting distracted by this Lamborghini here. I was gonna go over some trades, and then we'll have Lucas do some back testing. Hopefully it'll go a lot better than what I did just now. So we're gonna go over some trades. But I'm not sure whose trades to go over because I always forget that for some reason. But I'm sure I'll remember it. I'm going to check my phone to see whose trades I was going to go over because I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, Marco. Yeah, that's right. I was going to go over Marco's trades. Where's Marco? There's Marco. Yeah, dude, time flies. Wazoo sure does. We're still just as unhappy and sad as before. All right, let's take a look at Marco's positions. I know Andre already went over it, but we'll see if there's anything. Let's start out with the losses. I know Marco's doing a lot better, I feel like, which is good. This one's kind of weird. Kind of like playing within. Not a fan of this either, honestly. You clearly have that bearish trend and then you're going counter trend, trying to take a long fully against the trend. That's really risky. This one's against the trend too. Well, technically not. I mean, you do have your shift over there, but you do have that clear demand zone over there. It's looking better though. See what Andre wrote. Andre covered already everything pretty much, so. All right, Luke, you're up. You pay attention to supply and demand zones. Not necessarily. Well, not really, to be honest. I just, like, it's not necessarily about supply and demand zones. It's just if there's a, let me go back to that trade. Let me pull it up. Right. It's not necessarily because it's a demand zone. For example, right here, it's mainly because of structure. What's that? You see how we have that high, that low, that higher high. Essentially, you're still playing within that range. That's what I'm looking at. Not necessarily because it's a demand zone down there. All right, Luke, your turn.
Yeah.
Gonna pass the mic on to
Okay,
you.
Thanks. Which pairs and year or pair and year should I test?
Let's do thank you, Thomas. It's really kind of you. Let's do gold. Let's do gold on the 4 hour on 2023.
Okay.
Return to app. All right, so everyone's going to be watching me, watching you, watching you, watching me, watching you day trade. You're trading.
It's an infinite loop.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
So recently I've been having like a 1.5 month I mean, time and time window, kind of,
For what?
to keep the zoomed level consistent.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I had no idea what you were talking about, but yeah.
Yeah. So like from beginning of December until mid January.
Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. All right, that's a good thing to pay attention to for sure.
Okay, so here's the first setup. See the breakout structure here.
Looks good.
One thing I have learned what's a good setup looks like and what bad setups look like, and this is
Nice.
kind of like a good one.
Yeah, exactly. It looks
But
like
now
a great
it's-
setup.
Now it's gone. Or would you still keep the order on?
No.
No. I want a stronger back. And now the imbalance is already filled. I don't like the equals here. No liquidity sweep. Yeah, and it also took out the low.
Have you ever tested it with with taking these kind of setups like two instead of avoiding them?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Just wanted to check.
I'm not. Oh, here is great. But I'm not sure if the results are better, to be honest.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
The break here.
That's kind of my thing. Yeah, I would be careful of that break of structure.
Because it's not really strong.
No, not really.
No.
If you see such a weak boss and then followed by such a strong bearish move to the downside, it's often an indication that price might reverse.
Yeah. And now we have a bearish setup here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, looks good.
What's going on? Oh, I just lost. What the fuck?
Huh? How did you lose?
I don't know. I mean, my order just disappeared, and then I lost like
Oh, that's
0.8
probably.
hours.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, you could instantly go on to that next short position, basically, right?
Yeah. But I mean, this break isn't really strong either. I mean, lots
No,
of
but
wicks.
you do end up getting a
But
few
yeah,
body
it's-
closures below.
Yeah. What's
Oh,
going on?
hold on. No, you have to set it to limit order. So click it
Oh
again,
yeah.
and then set it to limit.
Yeah, Joseph wrote it. Yeah. And
No, yeah, place order. Yeah.
then limit. Okay. But it's still valid, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you still think it's valid? Yeah.
Yeah. For now. Depends on how aggressive you are. I mean, you could also move on to that next leg, basically, right?
Yeah. This is too aggressive for me.
All
At
right.
least for my testing right now. Now it's, yeah, it's almost getting too big. There's a no entry. Now it's just choppy, no real imbalance, except for here. Would you look at this setup?
No, not anymore. I used to.
No.
I used to when I was trading really aggressively, but no, I don't do that anymore.
No. And I think this price
No.
action is too choppy.
Yep, I agree. I'd much rather start looking for longs instead.
This break by
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
sweep down here.
Yeah, that's nice. Looks good.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
One thing I've seen about good trades is that they often have a quick reversal from the bottom, and the imbalance is really early in the like.
And it just so happens that my strike rate generally is around 90%.
Now it's getting very large, but this is valid, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I would
no,
honestly, yeah, I
it's-
would move
it's
on to
large.
that next.
And this is also valid, I think.
Yep. I mean, you have to ask yourself, why is it valid? I mean, you get that break to the upside, although it is a small break, you do still get that break to the upside. You have your imbalance, you have your liquidity sweep. The rules are met.
Yeah. Yeah. Nope.
Kind of have a new setup right there.
And this is, it's still valid.
I would take that for sure.
Yeah. Still valid.
For sure. Nothing changed, right?
Yeah.
How do I get rid of that shit? All right.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Missed.
Did that miss? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. And you would also cancel the order, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh no!
Now it's just in a range.
Mm-hmm.
I do think
Alright,
this
so
is valid.
Yeah, there's two ways to take that trade. You could either take it from here, or you could take it from the more recent.
Or you mean
More,
here?
yeah, exactly. That kind of depends on how aggressive you are as a trader. Both of these
Yeah.
are completely valid.
Which one would you take?
Which one would I take?
Yeah.
I would most likely take the second one,
Okay.
but I mean, I could be totally wrong. That could serve as inducement.
It would still be risk-free, your trade. Or
Alright,
a
so-
winner. Yeah, a winner.
But that might have just as well hit stop loss.
Yeah. I don't like how choppy this is.
I agree. All right, hold on. You're going too fast.
I see this, and then now we're, oh yeah, we actually had a break.
Yep, you have your break, and
Well, I see this
Right.
one. Would you take
yeah,
the smaller one?
yeah, I would go for the lower
Yeah.
one. But then I'd probably take the
Do you
highest
think
one.
do you think the break is strong enough?
No. Now that you mention it, no, you're right. I would not take that. I
And
didn't even
also
see
this
that.
large wick.
No, you're totally right.
It would be a loss, I think. Yeah.
I totally missed that.
Or would it? Yeah, it would be a loss.
Yeah, that would have stopped you out.
Now it's just drinking. I don't like all the liquidity. Hello? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Do you see anything I can improve so far?
No, so far it's all good. The only thing I noticed,
Okay.
but that might be because you're on call right now, is the doubt that you have every now and then, where you're not
Yeah.
too sure about certain things.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
But then again, that's also something that kind of comes with experience too.
Yeah.
Hate to ask any reason why you're testing gold. He asked me to name a random pair, so I just
Yeah,
named
because-
gold.
Yeah. Sven told me. Okay, still valid.
Yeah.
Risk free. Nice.
All right,
To break even.
not bad.
No. I mean, here we had a liquidity sweep of the highs over here.
Right.
Would you still take the trade even if we didn't win?
Yes. Because we're following the trend.
Yeah.
And the trend is bearish, so we're going to look for shorts.
Yeah.
But right now it looks like you're playing within a range, so I probably wait for us to break out to the downside
Yeah.
or upside.
Yeah.
Not for the faint-hearted gold. No, it sure isn't. Gold likes wicks.
No, it's really messy. You wouldn't look for this short, right? Or would you?
Would you?
No,
Me neither.
I don't like all of
There's
this.
I was gonna say there's a fuckload of liquidity. Chews you, spits you out, picks you up again, and keeps chewing.
No, I don't see anything. There's no imbalance in this. Like, this is when I'm not really sure, because I see
Yeah,
this
I
as
see
the
what you
main
mean.
trend.
Yep, I totally see
But-
that. I would look for shorts here.
Yeah, it would, because we still have a break.
Yeah, you have a break. Well, a really small break, yeah. But also mainly you see how this is what we used to call a failed or a fake demand. When you get a reaction, but the reaction ultimately doesn't really get respected. We used to call that a fake
Yeah.
demand. Bozy probably still remembers.
Back in your old days.
Yep.
Nice.
You know, you can also...
I realized that my... Yeah,
Sorry,
what?
go ahead.
I just wanted to say that I realized that my JPY pairs during 2022
Mm-hmm.
was really bad.
I don't
My
really
result,
know what my
yeah,
results were.
it was very bad.
I was gonna say, you know, you can also do like Alt S, and it'll take the link instead of like the whole image. Like you don't have to download it, but it's just, I mean, it's preference at the end of the day. But
Yeah. But I just like posting them in the Discord.
gotcha, yeah. Or you could also copy them, and you wouldn't have to save them, but it's totally up to you.
Yeah. You still think this is valid?
I would not think
I mean,
that's
it's a
valid
much.
for the reason that you have new string structure,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And there's no imbalance here. Yeah.
Exactly that too.
Only down here.
Dude, I'm cutting weight right now and I feel terrible. I'm hungry all the time.
Oh.
It's really annoying.
How much do you eat per day? How many calories?
1900.
Oh,
So that's like
that's
like-
aggressive.
yeah, I know. I always go really aggressive when I'm changing diets. Yeah, it's really aggressive.
Yeah.
But I'm doing a mini cut, so I'm gonna go really aggressive for 6 weeks, and I'm gonna go maintain 2.3k calories.
Do you also do cardio?
Yeah, I do. I actually ran
Oh,
a
that's even
marathon
worse.
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw that. Nice. I ran half a marathon in May.
Nice, dude. Yeah, me too. By the way, I ran a half marathon too. I didn't
good.
run a full marathon. Make sure you won't lose
Oh.
too much muscles. Cutting this aggressive. Yeah, I'm only doing it for a couple of weeks, and then I'm gonna maintain a regular, like a normal diet. I just want to lose a lot of body fat because I'm getting a little fat right now.
Yeah. Here's another example. I
That
see-
sucks,
I see-
bro. I hate that shit. I'm doing it now too.
Oh, you said that. Sorry, Luke. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say that I see this as the swing structure,
Uh huh.
but then we have this break.
Very similar to what we had earlier, right?
Yeah, I will still want to take this.
All right, let's take it. I think both are valid in this case. I think if you were to look for
Yeah.
longs, that's valid. I think that short that you drew up is totally valid too.
Yeah.
Rob, how's your weight loss going?
Oh man, bro. I've been maintaining like diet and stuff like that. I have my days though. I mess up. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
it just sucks being hungry all the time, bro. Like
Dude, you gotta,
You know?
you gotta get high volume foods, high volume, low calorie foods.
yeah,
That's what I
I need to add like a lot more veggies into my diet.
So what my snack right now is like this low calorie. Hold on. Whatever the fuck that is, like a tortilla, something like that, with cucumber, lettuce, 2 hard-boiled eggs, and a little bit of tuna salad.
Oh heck yeah! You know, like for
And
snacks,
tomato too. by the way.
I usually
What?
stick with tuna salad a lot. Tuna
Well,
salad, and, like, you know, what's that? Not cucumbers, celery and stuff like that.
One thing though, like in the U.S., tuna salad is bullshit. It is
Yeah,
filled
is.
with mayo and other shit.
I mean, I make my own, so you know what I mean.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah. I won't
you guys-
buy it like pre-prepared.
Sorry, Luke. Go ahead.
Would you cancel from this reaction? Because the imbalance is kind of filled.
Yep, I would personally.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Now I have this, but now it's getting too large. Like this.
Yeah.
Like this. It's just running. Or dropping. Did you look for this long?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Why not?
You would? Because it's very bearish, everything.
All right, then we'll stay out.
It's still mid trade. And then you'd also look to take this long.
Yeah, but yeah, it's kind of gone too far, right?
Yeah. I don't really like all the liquidity down
That
here.
is very choppy.
So the swing structure I see now is high, low, high,
Mhm.
and then just still in the range.
Exactly. I would wait
No.
for the
Yeah.
exactly. Now you broke below that. Now you can look for shorts.
Yeah,
That's what
but I
would
don't
do.
see this as a big enough pullback.
No.
But it would be a win.
Yeah. That's also why I tell people when you're testing for the first time, like to take everything that you see, because otherwise you're going to filter out setups, and it's usually a matter of winning out or missing out on winning setups than trying to avoid losing setups. And what you'll see often too is like people will then skip the winners and then be like, shit, I missed it, and then take the next trade, which is going to be a loser, or vice versa, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways.
This would be a
Cannot
break even.
All right, cool. Break even. It's like you're describing my backtesting session. Well, I've been there. I know exactly how it goes. I used to do that too, and then I try to basically nail it, and then I'd be like, "Well, this one doesn't look too good. This one has this one has that," which caused me to miss out or avoid a lot of trades. And then in trying to avoid losing setups, I also avoided winning setups. So what I tell people now is like, take everything you see, and only after hundreds of trades should you start looking for things to adjust. Only after hundreds of trades you can start looking for a pattern in your losses and be like, all right, well, maybe I should cut out trading counter trend. Maybe I should cut out choppy price action, stuff like that. The thing is, if you do that too soon, too early on, you're gonna try and aim for a high win rate without even knowing the variables to your strategy. That's unfortunate. That was a really good trade, though.
Yeah, really close.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll get tagged in this one. And it's a winner. No.
I wonder, is everyone watching me watching Luke, or is everyone watching Luke's screen directly? I feel like everyone's watching me watching Luke.
Would you look at taking this if the pullback will tag in?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the rules are met, right? And there's not really
Yeah, I mean,
too much
just
choppy
lots
price
of wick.
action. Yeah, I see that.
But the push was still strong.
Who's your daddy?
Oh. Now we're in December.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
They ain't believe in us.
God damn.
did.
I didn't think I was going to do the whole year.
I would delete that trade.
Yeah.
You're just gonna do the whole year? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I didn't think that.
All right, you're coming up on Christmas. I would personally not trade for the rest of the year.
No. Yeah.
All right,
One-
Asmasia.
One should have been break even.
All right, so
So yeah, this is good
it would have
result.
been 4.6, right?
Yeah, yeah. Or 5. Because the market orders in the beginning.
Oh yeah, gotcha. 5.6. That's not bad.
No, that's great. Okay, hopefully my bike doesn't go better now. I just need to do it more.
You need a little bit more confidence. You know what to do.
Yeah.
Don't try and nail it. Don't try and get everything right the first time. And also,
Yeah.
losing is not a bad thing. Losing is, I know it sounds very cliche and very Kung Fu Panda like, but losing is learning. Losing is a lesson.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks, Buzu.
All right, guys. Good stuff. Good stuff. What happened? We got a new member?
Yes, and so
Alex Morgan. Yeah, I'm gonna be maybe I'll record this, by the way, but I'm gonna be buying, I don't know, like a couple of 50k challenges just to test that strategy too, which I don't recommend. If you go under a strategy, make sure that you've tested it thoroughly. However, I just have a little bit of disposable income right now, so I just want to fuck around with a couple of challenges, see which prop firm works too. Maybe I'll record it, actually. The new member is a coach for poker players. Oh, that's cool. I don't know how to play poker, but mindset and performance coach for poker players. That's interesting. Would you guys be interested in me fucking around with a bunch of challenges? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll do that then.
I like your daily videos, Van.